Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Disco Kitty, the crappy artist. Today we're going to be playing with more markers. I got these on Amazon. They came from the Vine. I will leave how much they cost, and I'll of course leave the link in the description. They came with these. I have absolutely no idea what these are. They came with two of them though, a pink one and a blue one. No idea what that's supposed to be. But like I said, these are acrylics, so they're water-based. They're not alcohol-based. They are a brush tip, but you don't have to, you know, jam it down. There's no button to press. It's just going to feed, theoretically. We'll see how the flow goes. I'm excited. We're gonna color this. It's another one of those AI drawings that I asked an AI to draw me a coloring page with a cat, and then I modified it so that it would be all of my own, and it's got some interesting things going on, to be fair, but let's just get right into it. I'm excited to try out these acrylic markers. Alright, first thing first, we gotta swatch all the markers, and they sent their own swatch card that has enough for 60 markers, and that's not how many we have, so there will be a few left over, and that's fine. But these went down real slick. I really like the feel of them. They worked really well. The white is white and is not as opaque as I would like it to be, but that is just the problem with white. No whites I have ever found. Anyways, moving on. So, as I said with a little bit of a text edit over on my intro, this is not the picture that I meant to color. As you can see, on the left side of the cat, there is this big bulbous mass where he has this giant tumor. So we'll just call him Tumor Kitty, because goddamn, that is quite the tumor that the kitty has. Remember, this was drawn by AI, and I was supposed to put it into an editor and make it my own. And I did. But when I went to print it, I printed the original, not the edited, and so here we are. I will, of course, that means I will color this image again, because I wanted to color mine, not this one with all of the dots and the speckles and the things in the sky. The lines aren't much better on mine, you know, in the background, but that big tumor is missing, and it's just, it's different. It is slightly different, and it is all mine, and this one is not. This one I messed up, and I just I also realized as I was going through that the various, I used like 3 different black pens to try to redo the outlines, because one thing that acrylic markers are good for is covering up the lines, because, you know, they're opaque. So if they cover up the lines, that's good. That means that they're opaque. But yeah, that means I have to go through with some kind of a fine liner or a brush tipped fine liner, which is what I think I ended up using, a couple different ones. I think I ended up using the Copic one mostly, but I also used one from Spectrum Noir, and no, did I? I don't remember if I used the Spectrum Noir one. I know that I used a Micron, and I don't know. But I mean, it's coming along. It looks really good. Just don't be surprised when I color this image again sometime down the road. I do still have like 3 more sets of markers to do after this. Although next week will be another resin week, so don't you worry about that. I'm trying to, like, you know, mix it up. Do a resin week, do a coloring week. At some point I'm going to paint on a squishy, because I have a whole box full of squishies that I've gotten from various dollar stores that I really need to paint and do things with. I also have various wood things, cutouts that I got from, you know, like the Dollar Tree and the Dollar General and stuff that I'm supposed to like paint, and I have lots of things to modify. I need to get more into the painting on other things, right? You know, modifying things, making them my own, just like I did with this AI picture. Not that you can tell because this is the original and I'm dumb. But anyways, we're getting close to the end and it's looking pretty good, I think. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think. You know, tell me what you would have done differently. What kind of markers do you like? What kind of pens do you like? But yeah, see here I'm using the Copic brush, multi-liner, outliner, whatever you want to call it. And it just works well. I like Copic stuff. It's just so darned expensive. Luckily I have some from years and years ago that still work. But yeah, tell me what you think. I think it looks super duper cute. Came out really well despite the oopsies. And when I color it again, I'm going to be using alcohol inks because I don't think I have any more. No, I think I do have one more set of acrylic markers. I don't know. I can't keep track. Look at those brush strokes. They were awful. Anyways, yeah, that's it for this. Well, those worked really, really well. Some of them were a little bit more dry than others, or they felt it. That could just be the nib. Hard saying. Here's the swatch. And here's what I colored. Here's what the backside looked like, because I forgot to do that. Because, you know, it's an acrylic, so it doesn't bleed through paper like alcohols do. Here are the markers. I like them. I really, really appreciate the fact that they have a brush tip. It would be super cool if they had a dual tip, but I understand that's harder to do. So we get what we get. We got a whole bunch of brush tips, 48 of them. I really, really like this container. And just look at this. Look, that's a nice container. It even spins. Spin. Anyways, so getting distracted. Here's the name of it again. And of course I'll leave a link in the description below. I really, really liked this. This worked really, really well. They went down nicely. They dried really fast. They were a lot of fun to work with. They layered very, very well, you know, because paint. They went over the black lines very, very well, which means they probably work really well on black paper. One of these days I'm going to have to go get myself some black drawing paper. I don't want just plain construction paper. I want art paper that's black that I can use markers like this on, because I've got lots of markers that work really well on black and no black paper to use. So at some point I will get off my butt and I will go and I will get some black markers. I mean, black paper. I have plenty of black markers. But yeah, I really enjoyed using these. They went down quickly. The flow was nice for most of them. There were a couple of them the flow was a little slow for me, but I really like to color quickly. I don't have patience, so I'm not one of those people that can just go. And you know how it is. Anyways, but yeah, I really, really like them. Like I said, I'll leave the link in the description if you want a set of your own. Came from Amazon. It worked well. So, not really much to say about it other than yay. So with all that being said, I'll see you next week. Stay safe.